Hello there. This is Madeline from Madeline's Craft Room. And if you're new to me, either here on Facebook Live or later on the replay or on YouTube, welcome. I do this live every Thursday and then I do put it onto YouTube as I know there's some that are not on Facebook. So, tonight we are going to do a template, a very simple card template, and I am going to feature this lovely new product called the Loveliest Tree, which always reminds us of the very original stamp. And they've done it definitely different, but it's pretty special. So, if you are joining me, whether it's live or on the replay, do tell me that you're here and where you're from. If you're new from haven't been with us before, and yes, please do like and subscribe, as that really helps me in my business. And I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Vancouver Island, Canada. And today we have beautiful sunshine out there. It is really nice and warm, and I bet you that's why we're going to have a lot of people coming on the replay. It's still too nice out there. Anyway, that's okay. But if you're going to join me, do comment because you're also entering our monthly draw. So here we go. So I'm going to show you the first one that I did make, and it wasn't with this one, but this is basically kind of the template that we are going to be using. And basically, we're going to use this strip of designer paper with cardstock, and then we're going to use some kind of template here. Now, in this particular one, I just couldn't resist. I had to put this lovely floral die on there. And this particular one is from the Thoughtful Wishes. And Thoughtful Wishes is a gorgeous plant and flowers, but look at the beautiful sentiments that are on there. I love it. And inside, of course, is rubber stamps, which means it has nice detail. And then we have many dies. We have this big, beautiful die, and then we have ones that will cut out the images as well as standalone dies. So it is a fabulous bundle. And then with that also comes this beautiful, beautiful paper. It's so gorgeous. And so it has usually scene on the front. Hi, love there. There's Wendy. Okay. Yes, and that's kind of a very similar idea, isn't it? Because of the flowers. So yes, and I wonder if you have this paper yet, Wendy. This paper is just phenomenal. And so you get a kind of a scenery. It's all kind of watercolor. It's absolutely gorgeous. So here we go. I hope you can see all right. I'm testing my lighting a little bit different. So I've been a little distracted here, but I just want to make sure that you can see and everything is good. So, anyway, absolutely beautiful, beautiful. So, this one is just the one I made with it. But tonight, we're going to feature this beautiful one here. And I have two cards that we're going to make. And I have them all prepped so that I don't have to take too much time of yours to do that. I just want to be able to quickly share some ideas and give you some more inspiration. That baby, you need to get that. Oh, the lighting's good. Oh, good. Thank you. We are, yes, experimenting. So, yes, that paper's got to be on your wish list because, oh, it is amazing. So, here we have the cardstock and we have the designer paper. Tomorrow, I will put this all the card sizes and recipe, as well as the photos of all the cards that I've made or shown you tonight. There's Yvonne. Hello. There she is. And so then you'll have exact measurements. So what we want to do in this case is we are at, oh, and I got to show you, talk about designer paper. Oh, yeah, this is another one of my favorites. It's in the annual catalog, and we have these beautiful wood grains. I am enjoying having these gorgeous wood grains. They are beautiful. Got so many ideas. I don't have enough time to create what I want to. But anyway, that is what we're going to use here. So this is the one here. And what we're going to do is we're going to just put our adhesive on the designer paper. And we're going to attach this particular one to early espresso cardstock. So we're going to center that into there. Like I said, this one I kind of did most of the prep already. The next one we're going to do some embossing. So that one we'll do together. So here we have this beautiful, can you see this tree? The detail is, I don't know if you can see it. It is phenomenal. You've ordered that. Oh, good. You're going to like that, Yvonne. Absolutely. And these dies. So when you saw the other one, I should tell you which I used. I used these, which are called the nested essential dies. And so I used these ones here that I could layer. And in this case, I am actually using one that's on low inventory, and it is called the radiating stitches dies. And that's how I got this particular die. And that's what makes it really cool about this template, is that you can use the same design, but you can use different templates. And so that's why I want to show you how we can do a variety. So the first thing we're going to do in this case, I'm not going to pop this one. I'm going to pop the other layer. So we're going to put this beautiful tree down here. And then I am going to glue this side. There we go. Wasn't it gorgeous weather here, Yvonne? Whew. Feels like summer. Very, very nice. Okay, so now we have this. And before we do anything else, you can see I have, that is, yeah, I know. I love this tree. It's just so, the branch is like, again, it's because it's a rubber stamp. You get such detail on there. It's just amazing. But I'm going to take this linen thread, if it will cooperate here with me, and I'm going to put it behind, so I don't want to pop it up yet. Hopefully I left enough room here to tie a bow. Well, actually, I'm going to tie a knot because this might be a masculine card, so we don't want it to be too frilly. So why don't we just make it a knot? If my fingers will cooperate with me. Come on. Oh my goodness. Is it going to be one of these evenings? There we go. All right. And you know, if you're not ever got, you suntanned a little bit. Yeah, it was definitely warm enough for that, wasn't it? If you accidentally sometime make it too loose, you can always gather it up a little bit in the back and nobody would see. So just a little hint there that you can do that. And I'm going to just trim these ends just a smidge. Okay, so we'll get rid of those. Oh, my garbage. Okay, so now we have to decide, are we going to put this on the top, or are we going to put this on the, I think it looks nicer on the top. I think so. We're going to try it. Yes, we got to get that vitamin D. It is so good for us. Absolutely. Okay, so we are going to now put this. I want to make sure that I leave a little spot on the top. I don't want it to be right up to the fold. Okay, and this is where we're going to pop this layer now that we have our linen thread on there. So I always like to be able to show you different, and I like to put that on there so that just a little secure to hold it down a little bit more. So each one of these will put in different places and different orientations and different designer paper and different, all kinds of different things. So hopefully it gives you lots of ideas, and you want to kind of center it. I don't want to put that down quite yet. Uh, Center it. I think that looks about good right there. Okay. So there we have the gorgeous tree, and I forgot to look which, what will we use here for a sequence? No, I don't want to use those. Those are too glittery. Hmm, that's really glittery. Oh dear. I don't know if we, oh, well, we could use our brass butterflies or our birds. Which one should we use? Should we use brass butterflies or should we use the butterflies? Yes, the next one we're going to do embossed. Absolutely. So, what do you think? Should we put some brass butterflies or should we put some brass um, birds? I'm going to wait for your answer while I just quickly get rid of these. I had a garbage can tied here by my desk. And as I was doing my lighting, there went my garbage. Never fails. Yvonne thinks birds. Yeah, birds and trees probably go better together, don't they? Or dragonflies, but no, I think birds. Okay, so let's put a bird right here. He's going to come down into the tree, and maybe this one's going up. Where will we put the next one? In the tree? How about we put one in the tree? Okay, can you see it there? So there is one very simple card, but it would make a lovely sympathy card or masculine card or just somebody who loves nature. So all kinds of choices with that one. Okay, so next card. Da da da. And I'm going to be brave. I Lovely. You like that? I'm going to use a color I haven't used much of. Wild wheat is not my favorite, and I'm determined to make a card with it because I think I got to get over what I don't like about it. So let's give this a try. I'm going to use again the beautiful wood grain, and we're going to do the same thing. So again, you can choose different colors of cardstock. You can use designer paper. And if you really wanted to change it up, instead of designer paper, you could also emboss the wood grain, probably would be a really nice one. And that way you would have a beautiful decoration on this piece as well. Okay, so we got that. Okay, next, we're going to put that aside, put my glue away for a minute because we're going to bring in this lovely stamp. Okay, and my heat stuff is right behind me here. All right, so now we're going to open our Versamark. I always like to get everything ready because once we get it stamped, we want to be able to get going right away. So I'm going to take a little bit of my embossing powder and get that on here on my cardstock, and that just kind of removes some of our oils that we have on our hands, and that way we don't get that transferred to our card. And because it's a bigger stamp, I am going to take the Versamark to the actual stamp, and we're going to ink that up. And then we're going to put that onto our paper, press down really good. Let it have soak in there, lift. And of course you can't see, well, maybe you can see a little bit, but once I get the powder on there, you will see. Okay, so let's see now. We're going to shake it off. And of course it doesn't matter because I'm going to cut. Maybe we should put a little more on this side. I maybe tapped it too much on that side. Yeah, it doesn't matter too much. I just don't want it around the ring of the tree. Okay, so close that up. Get my heat gun warmed up. Okay. So this is the black, and that's why I chose to use black cardstock. This designer paper has brown as well as the wild wheat, so that's what's matching there. And the black will look lovely with the embossing. Okay, and I think this paper is big enough. I don't have to use my tongs. Okay, we're going to start on one end. It's always important to heat up your heat gun first, and don't shake it around. And just once it starts going, you're going to just move around slowly, and you can see, oh, it's always such magic when you do this because it just gets all lifted and shiny. Looks like it didn't get quite as much on that side, but that's okay. Look at that. Okay, you don't want to do too much. You don't want it to burn. Okay, now we're going to let that shake. Can you see? I don't know if you can, well, you see how shiny it is. Again, it does, yeah, it definitely looks nice in person. Okay, we need my mini cut. And I'm going to just trim this down a bit so it can fit in here. And our die. Oops, cut and emboss is right on top. I didn't even show you the dies. Oh, shy. Look at this. This is, of course, the one we're going to use, but you can add some different textures into your tree. And here, of course, this cuts out this leaf here. And then you can put also a little tree, and you could also put some of these beautiful leaves. So, oh boy, so many. And actually, I did some already. Don't they look ever beautiful? I just love the detail. I'm thinking, I should think summer, but I'm already thinking the fall and the beautiful colors and the leaves. Okay, well, it will come soon enough. We know that. Let's enjoy summer. Okay, and I am going to put a little bit of washi tape on here. Come on. I have no nails. That's maybe the problem. And when you use washi tape, I always put it on my skin first and peel it off because otherwise it is too sticky and then it can rip your paper. So now we're going to take this and put this down on our die and paper, and we are going to wheel it through. Whoop. Okay, take this off. Come on. Get off. Okay. Oh, look at that tree. That looks pretty special. And you see, with me using this beautiful one from the, what was it called? Everyday, Nested Essential. I think that fits that really lovely, doesn't it? Pretty nice. So again, I think I'm going to glue this down. So we're going to glue under our tree. Sorry, the traffic's kind of noisy. Got my door open. Get some fresh air in here. Whoopsie, I'm putting my tree on crooked. Don't do that. I can't lift it up now. Oh boy, it's sticking good. There we go. All right. So we got that on there. Okay. So now, what did we do last time? We put this on the top. So should we put this time near the bottom and then put this up top? What do you think? What do you think, ladies? Yes, and another thing you could do if you had, you could have actually put some leaves on there too, maybe, but that's, I like that just like it is. What do you think? Or we could put it, no, but then it takes up too, it can't see enough of the paper. What do you think? Think that looks okay if we do it like this, maybe? Maybe just at the top. Hey, I kind of like that. Bottom. The paper on the bottom, Wendy, or the tree on the bottom? You like the tree on the bottom? Help somebody. Which one? Or we could put this there and then put this in the center. What do you think? That kind of makes it look like a triangle on the top. Well, while you're telling me, I'm going to put dimensionals. Tell me what you think. Should we put the design your paper on the bottom or the top? Paper on the bottom. Okay. You like that the way I had it there? Maybe go up a little bit more. Who said that paper on bottom? There we go. Okay. So now we're going to glue this. So what do you guys think? Do you like the wild wheat color? Some people really love it. I guess it's just not my color tone that I definitely don't wear. So it's not. But other people love the browns and oranges and yellows. And I think we'll put that on there. So let's take this now off here. Yeah, and that way you can see the difference of when you, oops, so you put the tree not upside down. Whoops. Okay. And then we'll stick that on there like that. Look at that. How about that? Now I'm thinking, what do we do for, do I have the 2000? No, that won't be it. Definitely not snowflakes. Oh boy. No, not faceted gems. Oh boy. No, not that one either. Okay, well, I guess you think the birds will work again, or should we use some dragonflies this time? I'm kind of thinking the birds again. Will they look funny with wild wheat? No, I guess not. Yes, it would. You're right. It definitely would. Should we put these guys maybe over here this time? The birds. Everybody's liking the birds. Okay. I should put the bird coming this way. And then what should we do? Put another one in the tree again? Or down here? Maybe we'll put one down here. All right. So let's have a look at what we got. These were the two that we made with the Loveliest tree. And then this is the one that I made with the thoughtful wishes. So there we have it. Which one is your favorite, ladies? Let me know. Only one bird, perhaps. Oh. Should we take it off of here? I wonder if I can now, Annette. Oh boy, let's see. Let's see. That might be a good idea. Keep it to one, maybe on just on the black, because I don't know if it shows up as good on this or on the designer paper. We did it. We got it off. Okay, so we have this one, and we have this one. The brown wood in the tree. Yeah. I think so too. Well, thank you, ladies, for joining me. This is a product that is, of course, in our new annual catalog, and I will be doing a catalog launch, a virtual on the 24th and the 20, or pardon me, the 23rd, and on the 24th, I will be doing the in person. So if you go to madelinescraftroom.net, you'll be able to, under classes, you'll be able to find the form to be able to register. And also next week, I have my coffee and cards. So you can find that on there as well. So be sure to sign up. We're going to make 2 cards and have something yummy to eat, and with lots of specialty coffees and teas. So it's always a fun time to gather. So thank you, ladies. Thanks. It's always fun to be able to craft with you. Thanks, everyone. Bye bye for now.